Good morning, y'all. Ooh, ooh. Hey, I thought it'd be really fun to carry you guys along with me while I whip up some goodies in the kitchen. Oh, good morning, Rebecca. I haven't seen you around in a while. Hope you're doing well. How's that car doing? Did you get it all squared away? And Carla's here. Good morning, Carla. Thank you for coming in. Okay, so guys, nothing fancy, nothing formal today. I just thought it'd be fun to carry you along with me in my wreck of a kitchen this time of year. Let me get some of this stuff out of the way. So I'm going to start off by lining my giant cookie sheet, rimmed, with some aluminum foil. Try to keep it down to a dull roar. Now, I have been making this for, I don't know, 12, 14 years or so. And it is a gotta have. Joel is not a happy man if I don't make what we affectionately call Christmas crack every year. It's super simple to make. I'd like to say it's inexpensive, but with the price of chocolate chips and nuts, unless you're growing your own or making your own, not so cheap anymore. Okay, so once I've got my pan all lined in aluminum foil, and really use aluminum foil on this one, guys. You don't want to use silicone baking mats. You don't want to use parchment paper or even wax paper because that's going to stick to the bottom. But once you get your aluminum foil on there, just spray it down with some cooking spray. Oh, hi, Diana. Diana's in. And Judy. Morning, Judy. And well, hey, James. Hi, Peter. What is up? Peter, I hope you're staying nice and warm in this cold. Where did it come from, right? It's like it's December or something. Okay, so now that I've got this done, I'm just going to set it over here. I'm going to try to keep up with the chat the best I can, but you can see I'm kind of ripping around doing stuff, so I'm not right on top of the computer. Forgive me if I miss you. I don't mean to. Hey, Country to Coast. What's up? You know, and I thought I'd have everything all put together and ready to go. No. Don't be ridiculous. We had a cold front that came through here yesterday, and it's been chilly for the last several days. But yesterday, when that cold front came through, yeah, it bit. It was a biting cold. The thermometer said 40 degrees. So it's not, it's not as bad as it could be. But down here in the South, when you get used to 110 degrees all summer, and then you hit 40 degrees in the winter, yeah, it's a little chilly. Well, hey, Jovita, good to see you, sweetness. I hope you guys are doing well. Simple recipe. And it does make quite a lot. These are full sheet pans that I'm doing, and I'm actually going to be doing 2 of them, but during the live I'm making 1. I have to make 2 because I'm doing all kinds of treat boxes this year. I make a big box for everybody that Joel works with. And those boxes usually range in weight anywhere from 30 to 40 pounds a piece. It's kind of a thing I do every year this time of year. Hi, Judy. Did I say hi, Judy? Judy. Hi. I'm saying hi again. Hey, James, how are you healing up, friend? Hi, Melinda. Not a bad crowd for a quickie pop-up spur of the moment kind of thing, is it? There's plenty of room for everybody. All right, so it's a cup of butter in the saucepan. I'll just put my trash over here instead of running all the way back yonder. And do that. 1 cup. Aren't these cool? Joel made me this set. They're stainless steel. Aren't they fun? So I'm going to add 1 cup, maybe a little bit more. Yeah, a little bit more. Brown sugar. We're going to get this puppy going here. I'm going to put it on about a medium heat. I'm going to add a little more. Well, how long have I been using this stove top anyway? Still getting used to it. Good morning, Bev. It's so nice of you guys to spend time with me this morning. It makes the chores go a little easier, don't you think? Okay, now, once I've got this all melted, I'm going to add to it this. It is vanilla bean paste. Yeah. It's not as good as a used sticker from Jesse over there at Lazy Days Ahead, but this is good stuff. I add it after I turn the heat off. Okay, so whenever I add vanilla to a recipe, if it requires me putting it into something that has been cooked first, I wait until it cools off a little bit and then I add it in. It just helps spread the flavor out a little bit more. Okay, let's get our handy dandy sturma-bobber. Awesome. Now while that's going, we're going to start lining our sheet pan. I've done this several different ways, guys. I've used saltine crackers, which is the standard, but you can also use graham crackers. I have also used the cinnamon graham crackers. I personally prefer the saltine crackers because that little bit of salt really accentuates the chocolate. So I'm just going to line these out on my lined sheet pan. Have you guys ever heard of this before? Or do you make it? Hey, is everybody done with their Christmas shopping and all the ho-ho-hoing. We did not do a whole lot this year. We had decided that we wanted to do more of a homespun Christmas. So I'm making a lot of stuff. I know some people like to get the pretty stuff from the stores, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I tell you what, nothing warms my heart like somebody who puts the thought, the time, and the energy into making something. My neighbor, Lori, neighbor and friend, Lori, she made me some Christmas placemats, hot pads last year. And this year she made me a table runner. She's quite the seamstress. And I cherish them. I had a little girl one year. She was the daughter of a friend. She made the prettiest little thing for me. And it was sweet because she thought about doing this back when dandelions were still around. So it is that late spring, early summer. And she pressed them in her Bible. And she was only 6, y'all. Apparently she had seen somewhere somebody pressing flowers in a book. She didn't put them between anything. She just put them right on the pages, and you know what dandelions do. Anyway. And for Christmas, she made me a card. She pulled those little dandelions out that she picked just for me, just for this purpose. She made me a little card and she glued her little dandelions on there. Y'all, you won't see me weepy-eyed very often, but that one got me right in the feels. No coincidence. She had pressed her little dandelions into the book of John. The verse that was really yellow was 3:16. And she didn't do it on purpose. Isn't that awesome? Right in the feels it got me. Soda crackers and apple juice to make apple pie. Yeah, mock apple pie. Wow, I remember doing that. Or didn't they call it depression apple pie? Or I think it was mock apple pie, right? I know, Melinda, right? It got me right in the feels. You can't see them, but I've got some very naughty four-leggeds right at my feet. Hang on 1 second. All right, out of the kitchen. Out of the kitchen. Out, 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 out. Out of the kitchen. Oh, naughty this time of year. Santa Claus is not going to see you if you don't stay out my kitchen. Santa Claus will see him. Oh, hey, Bowen, what's up? There is Sold on RV Life. Good morning. Have I missed anybody? I'm probably missing a bunch of people. Okay, so to do this size sheet pan, you would think I would remember, right? As often as I do them. It's about a sleeve and a half of saltines. This is the most complicated process. That's it. Let's see how we're doing over here. Got to get it all good and melty. Pretty sure I told you to get out of my kitchen. That's going to be a minute. Let me catch up. I'm telling my dog the same thing. Santa Paws, right? Santa Paws is not going to see you if you're naughty. And you're doing a good job on your content too, Laura. Don't mind telling you. I'm just scrolling through to make sure that I haven't missed anybody. I don't want to be rude. I don't mean to be rude. Ooh, red pepper jam. That sounds tasty. That does sound tasty. Care to share? Do a video on it. You're a content creator. I had a friend years and years ago who was living in she and her husband were living in a 21 foot long travel trailer. And this was an older one. So everything really dinky in the kitchen. And she got it in her head to do a dish a week from someplace new and exotic in the world. So she would research her location, find out what their culinary thing was, what they did. Go to the grocery store, and she would do this on a budget. She'd set herself like a $20 or a $25 budget, whatever the case was. And she would go get what she needed for that particular dish, and she would make it right there in her RV. One of the travel magazines actually caught wind of her, and she was a feature writer for quite a long time. So something to think about. You used yeah, James, pay attention. Save Melinda a little work. Oh, anything that comes out of Lisa's kitchen. I have some of her strawberry drizzle. I guard it like with my life. All right, now you don't want to bring it up to a boil. You just want to melt it. And we're just going to pour the whole schmeal right over the crackers. And I am going to preheat my oven to 350. Get that going. Get all this yumminess spread out. We are going out this weekend to go visit with some friends in the area. Some of them y'all might know. Pretty sure most of you do. We are going to go out to Junk to Gems with Gary and Mary. And we're going to see Back to Good. I know we're going to see Rachel. Not sure about Sean. I think he's working, but we're going to go spend a little bit of time with them. I was telling Joel this past weekend that I love this time of year. I love this time of year. Why? Because it just lends itself to go and visiting. We always call first. You know what I didn't do? I spent all that time showing you, and I didn't add it. It's all right. I got to make another batch. The vanilla is not a make it or break it type of thing. Let's see here. Okay. This is so simple, guys. Even a caveman can do it. Ah. Gotta wait a minute. It's not preheated yet. So I can catch up with you guys. Oh, Laura, that jam's going to sell seriously well at the fair. Jams, preserves, anything homespun, and soap. Handcrafted soap. That seems to do really, really well. Hey, Ace, what up? Yeah, Back to Good. Yeah, their channel is growing exponentially. They don't buy their subscribers either. Not one penny goes to purchased subscribers. They've earned every single one of them. And there's a reason. People want to watch what they're doing. They're good. It is so nice to see y'all. I'm so glad you guys could join me this morning. Oh, Vita. I wasn't trying to buy you guys. Yeah, that's to each his own, to each his own. But to me, it doesn't make any sense. You can through YouTube and I guess other places, you can actually pay money every month for subscribers. And depending on how much money you spend, determines how many subscribers you get. But you know what? They're not real. And that's not what makes YouTube work for content creators. How it works is the views and the engagement. So if you're just getting a bunch of bots as subscribers, that's not helping your bottom line at all. Oh, was that you? Yeah, I've got my phone in the other room. I'll have to check it after the live, Rebecca. Yeah, that's right, James. It's called good content. And I know plenty of people who have great content. Lots of people who have great content, but they just don't have the views. It's the weirdest thing. I can buy you with a ribeye steak. Woo! That's what the guys had when they came out to take those trees down. Lousy people. I am so grateful that those trees are gone. I have sun in the morning. I have nothing to worry about when we lay down at night. The wind was howling yesterday and I didn't have a care in the world. Fantastic. Which one, Laura? The one with the trees coming down? That was fun, right? All right, let's get this popped in the oven. We're just going to have that in the oven for about 5 minutes or so. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to step back here for just a second. I got to get my little patty pounder. Hang on. It's my nutcracker, y'all. Another thing Joel made for me. It weighs about 10 pounds. It's solid steel. Makes quick work of smashing nuts. And occasionally your thumb and whatever else gets in the way. Bag of pecans. Yeah, that's exactly it. And Jovita knows what she's talking about. Can you hear my vacuum cleaner at my feet running? It's vacuum cleaner Gus and vacuum cleaner Sierra this morning. Sparkle's outside. He wanted to be outside this morning. Bernese mountain dogs, they live for the cold weather. I'm going to show you how handy dandy this little pounder thingy is. You got a nut allergy or something? What's going on? I didn't think I was going to have such an opinion about white countertops. I definitely have an opinion now. I both love them and hate them. I hate them because they show every tiny smidge of dirt. I love them because they show me every tiny smidge of dirt. I keep a clean kitchen, or I do the best I can. Sure, turn me into a liar. Doesn't look very clean right now. It's ordered chaos, guys. Okay. Just loosely, just loosely. But first, chocolate. Golly, what is getting my counters all dirty? Oh, everything's so dirty. Okay. Oh. Right, Judy? You never heard so much praying going on. It was amazing. At one of those trees, like the big one over on the side of the house, as they had cables attached to it. You saw that in the video. They had cables attached to all the trees to pull them out away. But as Joel was finishing the final cut and Drew was starting to put gas to the cable, the top of the tree started doing this. And it was going right for either the shop or the house. Mikey was out there just yelling, go, 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 go. They got it down. And they got it done well. I'm not sure what I answered, but I'm glad I did. Oh, see, I'm slacking. I'm over here running my jaws. Out of the kitchen. Out of the kitchen. Ooh, that's tasterful bubbly goodness. All right, got to move kind of fast on this one. Oh, no. Doogie doogie. Well, I've certainly made a fine mess of things. What are crackers shrinkable now? What the heck happened here? Hey, Jovita, what are the temperatures doing down there by you, girl? The recipe calls for 2 cups of chocolate chips. To me, recipes are merely suggestions. I am making up a couple of full batches of my cinnamon rolls. Take out to Gary and Mary's and back to good. I'm going to be doing that on Friday. All right, now we're going to pop them just back in the oven for just a minute or two. Santa Claus is watching you. They're naughty, y'all. I love my husband. And I'm so grateful when he takes it upon himself to do the dishes and whatnot and put them away where I can't find them. Excuse me just 1 minute. I got to run over to the baker's rack. See if I can find it. Oh, look. Found it. He means well. He's not allowed to touch the washer, though. Nope. Let's see. Pecans are not good for dogs. That's a fact. Neither are cashews. Cashews will kill a dog. 39 degrees, Jovita? No. Yeah, what is it here? It is, yeah, it's 40 degrees here too. We are not in a rainforest. Good morning, Musgrave Family Farm. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. It is so nice to see everybody. I truly do appreciate you spending time with me. It just makes it more fun in the kitchen, right? I don't know where Troy Sutton is this morning. He said he likes it anytime I do something in the kitchen. So it's raining in 58 in North Carolina, where Bowen is. Those poor folks. I'm the same. I'm the same in my thinking as Bowen. Joel and I do not like to advertise what we do for others. We just don't. Don't let your right hand know what your left hand is doing, kind of a thing. And it, quite frankly, it's between us and God. But I will take the opportunity to tell you that we are continuing to put aside all of the super chats that come in, and we are sending them to the folks over in Western North Carolina, Tennessee. The wind is blowing just a little bit. It's Peter, where we are, we're kind of in a valley. So when you guys are getting hit with the wind, we're not getting it as bad. 32 and cloudy there. So yeah, if you get a wild hair and you think, gee, I get this dollar bill in my pocket that's burning a hole, we'll take the super chats because they're all going to help the hurricane victim. We're matching every one of them. We started doing that as soon as we found out just how bad it was. And when we found a church that we trust that is taking donations and allocating them appropriately without taking any administrative fees or anything else. I mean, 100% is going straight to the victims. Okay. So let's get these out. Let's spread this chocolate love. Again, you got to move kind of quick on this because that chocolate will start setting up again. I use a nice big offset spatula, but any spatula would work. I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell this crowd this, but the chocolate is hot. Sure, it looks all harmless and innocent, but it'll get you. That's what I'm talking about. Right. Remember those nuts we pulverized? Nuts are optional. And it doesn't matter what kind of nut you use. It's all about preference. This is one of those recipes I really enjoy doing because there's no hard and fast rule on it other than heat it up and keep your fingers out of it. And I have a thing of M&Ms here, red and green M&Ms, that I have had stashed in the pantry, hidden in the pantry. I got to hide things like that. Joel got some unexpected good news at work yesterday, y'all. He's getting a bonus this year. And it's a nice bonus. And a portion of that bonus is going to go to North Carolina. Christmas crack is extremely addictive. It's Christmas crack. Let's see. Okay, so some veterinarians, that's a really good question. For those of you who didn't know, I was a vet tech for many years. And I've also been training dogs for 30 plus years. Peanuts, to a small degree, are fine. I am of the belief that a few peanuts here and there are not going to hurt, but can seriously help. It kind of cleans everything out as it's going, right? But nothing in excess. And some nuts, I know black walnuts are extremely toxic to dogs. Some nuts are worse than others, and some not as bad. And I got to take into consideration the weight of the dog, the breed of the dog, and the overall condition of the dog. Is it okay for a cat to eat French dressing? Yeah. The other cats are going to call them weird, but it's okay for cats to have French dressing. I mean, it's a well-rounded cat right there, trying new and interesting things. Oh, you got a weird cat. I'm just kidding. Ours, you guys have seen in our videos, we've got 3 cats. 2 of them are Maine Coon crosses, and 1 is a black Manx. He is a tank. He's huge. He will run you over to get to green beans and peas. He loves them. Same with the dogs. If you want to give your dogs a wonderful pick-me-up treat, like especially in the summer, what I'll do is I'll take green beans and I'll cut them up and I'll put them into ice cube trays, fill them up with water, and freeze them. Just toss them in ice cube. The ice cubes have the green beans in them. They love them. It's good for them. Good morning, Seawells. How are ya? So you're still very new to me. I don't know you by your first name. If you care to share, that'd be great. I like to get to know everybody on a first name basis, if possible. And if you're not comfortable with that, that's okay too. I will just call you Seawells. Oh, Bowen, if I'm done working, I'll try to catch that. Y'all check this out. Bowen's gonna do a pop-up. He's gonna try to do a pop-up at 4 o'clock Eastern time today. Kathy, oh, I'm sorry. We've been getting a few subscribers lately, and I'm having a little bit of a struggle remembering everybody. I'm very sorry about that. I will remember you now. Oh, I love tuxedo cats. All right, so that's our first batch of Christmas crack. Off camera, I'm going to make another batch. And I'm also going to make chocolate crinkle cookies today. And I'm going to make some non-spreading, soft, delectable sugar cookies. I'm going to do those up with royal icing. Look at him. There's Paul. Hi, Paul. We mentioned you in our veteran tree video the other night. I'm not going to say why. It'll be out of context and somebody will think that I'm being naughty. I'm not. But just the idea that I might be naughty, yeah, made me think of you, Paul. I don't know why. But hi, friend. Good to see you. All righty. Okay, guys. I am going to cut on out of here. I got a lot of work to do, just like everybody else this time of year. God bless you. And I truly mean that from my heart. God bless you. Keep that attitude of gratitude. Keep looking up. Say thank you. Do it often. Don't forget, we go live Friday nights, 8 o'clock Central Time. Hope you can join us then. And another reminder, any super chats that come in, they're going straight to the victims of the hurricane. Until I say we're not doing it anymore. We're going to be doing it. Y'all, thanks for hanging out with me. I'm going to get my mess cleaned up and start all over again. Y'all take care. We will see you on the flip.